So here's a category that I haven't really explored. Vlogging on recent events. It's Christmas. Recently had to rethink the whole approach to this course that I'm offering. And there's some deleted videos. I think what people want to know are more things related to maybe who this course is for, but it's not just a course. I have a project and a lot of things that I've been saying on my blog and the stuff that I said on podcasts. And I've linked and I signed with my name, both on WordPress and now because I changed it recently on YouTube. And if you ever get an email from me, you're gonna see who this is. Not that it was a secret before, but a few things happened, and it's kind of difficult to make sense of it. I'm just having a conversation here. I didn't think this through at all. Just opened my Zoom and started talking, which is a thing that maybe for you, English speaking student, English language student, trying to get there. I don't know. Maybe you have more clarity because of your personality, because of many issues. There's a number of things that I wish I could say to tell you. There's a number of things that you can achieve. There's a number of opportunities you're gonna have if you start now incorporating English in your daily routine and all that kind of stuff. But most of the stuff that I'm focusing on is related to technology, policy, politics, culture, arts, a little bit of activism, and relationships. How do you navigate that? The underlying thing is education. How do you educate people on technology? What's the education general question? What's the kind of education about technology different countries have? Today I saw a company, this is a non-profit actually, it was founded in Sweden, headquartered in Canada, and they dogs are a little bit crazy here. I'm just a crazy dog from the first floor. So a job opportunity that was with this now there's my neighbor's kid. There was this job opportunity that was with I forget the name of the thing. It's when you go to a different country to have a foreign experience, there's a name for that. Is that an exchange program, something like that? I don't remember, but cultural exchange or whatever. They were offering $1,000, a little bit more than that, for you to go to Guatemala, spend 3 months, and come back. I saved that job. But do I have like, if I wanted to just go, I couldn't because I need to be in a regular financial situation. That's one thing. And I mean, the pay is absolutely amazing. $1,000 is what, 6,000, 7,000 real. So in 5 months, man, that's a lot of money. I would totally go. I would totally go. And that's why I saved it. So maybe in 2022, when the elections are happening, I'm gonna be in Central America. Maybe. But that's being very positive and thinking that I could land this job. I've been blogging, teaching 1% at a time for many months now, and advertising, but the advertising's not working. And I said, listed a few things, right? How are we educating people about technology? And then I started talking about this opportunity. If you go to a different country, you're gonna see that things are a little bit different. But how do I know that? I know that because today I feel like I don't need to go to a different country. I just need to start talking about sensitive topics and seeing how people react, because they don't want to answer your questions. Sensitive topics that people avoid. Young people avoid talking about politics. Um, but they freaking hate talking about Snapchat. Mention Snapchat to a teenager and they'll stop talking to you because they don't want to talk about it. That's their personal space. They'll add you on Snapchat, but they don't want to talk about it. Isn't that funny? Drink a lot of coffee in Brazil. Unfortunately, this is a little bit cold. I wish it was beer. Um, there's a lot of other things that I mentioned. One of them was relationships. I think um, if you're not talking to a freaking 10-year-old, there's a chance that you have more than 1,000 followers on Instagram. Well, guess what? I have freaking 100. You know, maybe just a random dude. That's it. I sit to write a text. I take a little bit of time to think and organize my ideas. Depends. It's audience. Audience. It's never a point of view. It's always confusing argumentation. It's never a stance. It's a rant. It's never a statement. It's some outrageous, I don't even know how they classify it these days. I've become a sort of public figure in my own head. I'm not sure if I'm the best person to talk about media right now because I've already done so much. I think there's this one thing. I advertise, my former boss used to say, that life is made of choices. And my choice was to keep pursuing a bigger role in that company. My plans changed a little bit, but not so much because I insisted a little bit. And I think I still am, but you want to talk about choices? Uh, Maybe I don't. So I don't want to have this conversation with you. Not on the internet, but my choices. Not really. Invite me for an interview and I'll talk about some of my choices. I hear. Oh, no, you don't think that's gonna work? There's a lot of things in terms of relationships that you could be discussing. Why me? I think the choice that I made to advertise my content, talking about generation conflict, didn't spark a lot of interest. If it had, I would have at least one follow. Can you imagine that? I printed 1,000 pamphlets, paid Facebook over 100 real to advertise my content, and I got zero follows. And I'm here to talk about my choices. I mean, don't you think that something's a little bit off? I'm supposed to be the modest guy, right? The modest guy. Well, the last few years, I haven't been the modest guy. I've been the depressed and paranoid guy. Can, I mean, can you maybe pick a narrative? Because I know you're talking about me. Just pick something. Pick something. And I'm not wearing a mask right now, but I'm home. And I stay here for a long time. And it feels like a freaking prison. But you still want to talk, you want me to talk about choices? Maybe I just proposed that to myself. And I'm just thinking about my former work routine, other choices. I chose 12 themes, and then I blogged a lot. And currently I'm writing a short story, and I'm doing a lot of stuff in music. I think my creativity is really, not gonna say still there, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it's over. Not, I'm gonna keep producing, but uh, it's it's more work. Except that this one time I made this one song in 1 hour, and it's one of my best songs in my opinion. But where's the result? But on TV, and people are talking about volatility of the markets, volatility, fluctuation, oscillation, pretty terms, right? They're talking about people's choices. But if you don't have money, it's not like you're gonna pick which food you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat what you can buy. You got no choice. So financial people, calm down. And recruiters, hi, journalists, what would you do if you were me?